what was the fucking shift where you went from that kind of work to?
I always wanted to get into the online space, but I never actually took action because I always had that super strong doubt in me, and I just never did anything, to be fair. I always dreamed of the life, but I never did anything, and like, after delaying failure for so long, I started believing that it's not possible, that it's all just a psyop.
Showed up to the calls as well, and you just told me, bro, I like ripped 25 in a week or something. Like
I made 2.5k in like my first month. That's like no back-end commissions, only upfront and bonuses and shit like that. The upfront liked me so much. First month, 250 bonus on top of the base pay. So that's $2,050 just like that.
Yeah.
The rest was comms. And bro, and that way in 90 days I collected 10k in comms exactly. I used to dream of this life back in the day.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was like impossible. It wasn't for me. I'm not lucky enough to do it. But when you actually take the step and actually put in the effort to actually make it yourself, it's all doable.
So we're here with Alex Dimitrov. We had his brother Martin on a few months back, and now Alex has come to the point where we thought, let's link up in Marbella. Let's chop it up on this podcast. Obviously, you've collected over 10k over the last 90 days in commissions, done 1.8k in base pay consistently as well. You've now taken the step, gone into closing, and fucking hell yeah, bro. Come a long place from the gypsy land to the sunny Marbella.
No, don't insult Bulgaria, bro.
Just kidding. It's a pleasure to have you on, brother. And it's sick to have you at the mastermind as well.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, yeah, do you want to give a quick introduction about yourself? Let the audience know who you are, what you're about.
Yeah, so a bit about me. I'm Alex, I'm 19 years old, a Bulgarian beast from the motherland. And yeah, I joined Julius' program a few months ago, and yeah, that completely just shifted my whole view of the world. Like, I never thought I'd be out here in Marbella at 19. I used to think that I need to be like 25, 30 until I can afford shit like this. And that's just a psyop from the fucking Matrix. Yeah, main thing is I'm an appointment setter dialer. I've been a dialer for a long time. So closed a little bit low ticket, high ticket over the phone. Now I'm doing the full jump into high ticket closing, like proper on Zoom meetings and shit, to scale to 10, 15, 20k months.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why I'm here today.
How is life now that you're actually making consistent commissions with appointment setting, and you're actually like, you're also going into closing, like you were living kind of the life that you ideated about before you joined?
I mean, it's fucking sick, bro, because before you're always like, before I used to always like just dream of this life. I always knew I could do more. I always knew I had potential, but I never actually just took action on it, you know? And now that I'm actually doing it, it's like, I actually feel proud of myself. Before I always had that, like, I had lack of self-confidence because I'm like, you know I can be doing something, but I'm not doing it just because I was lazy, and I also didn't know what the fuck, I didn't know how to break into the online space. And so now I'm much more confident in myself. I know that I've actually put in the work, and sales is a performance-based role, and I actually made the money I made because of my performance. So I'm confident in myself and my capabilities to actually make the money I want to make. And I just feel much more complete as a person because I know I'm actually trying to get the life which I always want to get.
That's like a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of everybody's talking about the villas, the cars, like the lifestyle, the vacation. But for
bro,
me,
this is more important. This is more important.
Bro, in here, it's just like knowing that and you are aligned with who we want to be, who we are. Like, so what was life before we started working together? Before you got into the online space, like where were you at as a person? Because I know we had a fucking very interesting starting point.
Yeah, it was interesting. So I started off. Let's go way back. So I worked a lot of different 9-to-5s before, because in Bulgaria the currency is like very low value. I used to go to the UK to work 9-to-5 as a receptionist at a tattoo shop. Pretty much an in-person appointment setting. Clients come in, they shoot the DMs, I schedule appointments, but it wasn't commission based, you know, it was just daily pay of what, £70 a day? Which for me that was good money because it's £70, I come home to Bulgaria, 2.3x that bitch, I'm making 150 a day. So I used to go every summer to the UK to collect cash, and I'd be balling in Bulgaria. But of course, I want to live in Bulgaria, bro. I don't want to fucking...
What was it up until, when was the changing point, bro, for you? I know a big part of it was us meeting, but like what was the fucking shift where you went from that kind of work to like taking the steps of getting to this place?
Meeting you, bro, honestly. Because the thing is, I always wanted to get into the online space, but I never actually took action because I always had that super strong doubt in me, and I just never did anything, to be fair. I always dreamed of the life, but I never did anything, and like, after delaying failure for so long, I started believing that it's not possible, that it's all just a psyop.
And we met in, we
met in January. Right after I finished on January like 7th, January like 15th roughly, I went with Jono in... Yeah, so I'm going to Plovdiv with my friend Jono.
Yeah, like, how did we meet? How did we meet, bro?
Then he goes, all right, so I've got this friend, Alexander. I've known about Alexander for a long time, but I never actually met him. He's like, let's meet up. I'm like, bet. I meet him. Then I see this weird blonde guy with him. I'm like, on his laptop.
In the midst of Bulgaria.
In some super expensive cafe in Plovdiv, underground. I see Alexander, I meet up with him. When I see this one guy with fucking headphones and laptop, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? When I met Julius, and then I see Alexander, he's like, bro, I'm about to make 3k USD this month. I'm like, wait. 3k USD. I worked the whole fucking month for 1.5k.
Yeah.
And he's like, this guy just cracked like 20k last month. I'm like, wait. This weird blonde guy sitting on his laptop making 20k a month. I'm like, what does he have that I don't? What do all these fuckers in this doing appointments saying have that I don't? Why can they make money and I can't? Well, I know I'm capable, guy.
Yeah.
And I got pissed off, bro. I got fucking pissed, and then some strong seeds got planted after seeing you. Like, I saw you, Alexander, and Ned just living the lifestyle I always wanted to live, with your boys, traveling, and just working online, so you don't have to clock in for work. You can go to up whenever you want, because you work on, you don't technically work on your own schedule, but you're living remotely. It's your choice. You can work anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I always wanted that, and I saw you guys living. I'm like, wait, these guys are all like my age. Why can't I live the same life? Like, being in Bulgaria is not an excuse. You know, but
That's a blessing.
The only reason I'm not in that position is because I haven't taken action. Then
what was actually the doubts that was like holding you back from initially like starting out and just fucking doing it?
Just because I never like took on a bet on myself. I've never like went all in on something. And that's why when I heard, you know, all my savings, and like I knew that it's not given for you. I knew I had to put into work. So I'm like, shit, like if I do this, I'm going to actually commit to myself. And so I was a pussy and I didn't close. Then,
but what made you do it? What was like?
Yeah, I'll tell you, 3 days later, I'm fucking thinking every single day, bro, in my head, the same closing questions you asked me, bro. And
but bro, it's not even like closing, because
it's just like it's about limiting beliefs.
It's like fucking way of living life.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, bro, I've always daydreamed of actually going all in, taking a bet on myself and just actually pushing until I get there. I always dreamed of it, but I never took action because of that fear, that doubt in myself.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, you know what the fuck is stopping me from just committing myself and ripping up like all these guys are? Like, that money's out there, some set's gonna make it. Let it be me. Someone's gonna make it, let it be me. I'll put myself in that situation and I'll make the money. Let me for once in my life actually take a bet on myself.
Yeah.
And so that's why I show you a text, let's do it, and you're like, bet, let's do it. Jump in the call.
And then you came over to, so we were in Bulgaria, right? He was in another village. Then the same weekend he had joined, he fucking drove all the way to our apartment, me and my friend's apartment.
I was there for 3 days.
3 days, all I saw him do was sit with his laptop like this, just go fucking crazy with the modules, like smashing through
I just smashed through the whole course, and then it was time for the first loom, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, I was fucking shy as hell. And this loom was like fucking intimidating. And bro, I started shooting looms in the morning. I finished my first good loom in the evening of that day. And I remember I shoot a loom, give it to Julius. It's not good enough. Julius like, this is a fucking good loom. And when I go, send it over, boom, I got an interview with Santino.
Yeah.
I come home that week, fucking smashed the interview, bro. Like,
of course, bro, you're the interviewer, dog.
Bro, if I'm interviews, shoot me a DM.
Bro, it's the energy, it's the energy.
Bro, interviews, like, bro, thing is, I had like 5 days to prepare. And what I did, bro, I went on YouTube, searched up every single possible question for an interview, and studied and wrote out my answers.
That's the fucking thing. So
it's
like
commitment.
Going that extra mile.
The thing is, because I took a bet on myself. I fucking put in all my savings and my time. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it 100%. So I went fucking, because I've never invested in myself before, I have that massive urge, I need to make this money back. I just work.
I think that's the best, even when I invest into mentors now, like, it's like the commitment it gives you.
Yeah,
it's the same with like when you quit your job, you move out from your home country, and you invest into yourself. Like, all of these things is just committing yourself, putting you in a spot where like, you make it work or you're fucked. Well, you're not even that fucked, but you know what I mean. Like, you lose something, which is like, most people, I think they're just not making any progress. It's so easy to slack. You know?
Yeah,
but they can have the back of their mind. We had it both in the back of our mind to make shit happen for like years.
Yeah,
years,
but
years,
they never took action.
Yeah, and nobody was calling us out.
Yeah, and so now I fucking backed myself, took a step forward, and I'm like, you know what? Once I commit, I don't stop. So I commit myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this shit right. I'm gonna smash all these motherfuckers. And when I shot the loom, got on the interview, I studied, bro. I wrote out all my answers. I practiced saying them with the right energy. Yeah. I was fucking dialed in. Then interview day comes. Thing is, I'm like, I need to get some good energy on the interview. So what I do, I had a fucking brutal sparring session the previous day. I show up to fucking Santino, and I'm just like, I show up, I'm like, what's good, motherfucker? Like, I'm prepared.
That's the energy.
Three coffees, cold shower. I pull up, I'm ready. I put on a suit, I put on pants, I put on a fucking watch. I got my expensive cologne, spray that shit up.
Perfect fucking
I show up, a clean white wall. Then come these two guys, they've got experience. I don't. But they're sitting in the corner like, yeah, I can do this, I can work.
I want you to shut up.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I'll do more than everyone else. I'll put in all the work you want. I mean, he's like, yeah, but you've never done this before. Like, how can I know you'll be able to fucking handle rejection and being sweared at all day on the phone? So I'm like, bro, I get punched in the face daily and I enjoy it. I can take the rejection. And from there, he's like, bro, I'm choosing you. And then 3 guys, he hired me.
Yeah, nice.
But then, of course, I was shit, I got fired. We're gonna cut that bit out.
That's fine. That's
all right.
fine.
But of course, I was shit at sitting because I was new to it.
It was like literally like you were like 3 days in, and then I just on
no, it was
a
like
roll. Yeah, 1 week.
One
in.
weekend I got a roll. So, and the thing is, I hadn't fucking fully internalized the sitting. I did my best. I did more dials than everyone on the team.
Yeah, how did you get the offer that you've just kind of transitioned out of now?
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
the process for that?
Yeah, so before that I was on a super shitty offer and I just didn't want to leave because I was being a dumbass. I felt that shitty loyalty to a shitty offer.
That's something important to touch on though.
Yeah,
like a lot of sitters.
They fucking suffer from being on a shit offer because they see the vision, they like the offer owner, but they make no money. And then they just sit there, just hoping like it will be better next month. Next month will be better. And before you know it, a few months have passed, you haven't completed shit. And that was the case for me, you know? But then I'm like, you know what, Julius, sort me out. The next day he texts me, bro, I got an offer for you. 1.8k base. I'm like,
all it took was one text, bro. I was like telling
one
you.
text.
Let me fucking know.
One text.
Let me know when you want another offer, bro.
These guys on my ass every single day, bro. I got some sick offers. And
You're like, nah.
bro,
Wait.
he made some group chats and I fucking declined them because I was loyal like a bitch.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what, bro, I'm fed up. Sort me. Because he fucking smashed out the dials. First day, I closed a woman over the phone.
Come on.
First day, I got a low ticket close over the phone. First week, I got 2 low ticket close and 1 high ticket close.
Yeah.
Ramping up. But from then on, I was just
Booking more and
Just-
more calls, getting
I
fucking
booked into
ripped.
so many meetings, bro.
I remember you showed up to the
And-
to the calls as well, and you just told me, bro, I like ripped 25 in a week or something. Like,
Yeah, bro. The thing is, I said like 20, and then like my second week.
yeah, 20 calls
Yeah.
in your second week.
Yeah,
That's fucking mad.
and then my first month, because it was a bit of a slow offer. No, I made 2.5k in like my first month. That's like no back end commissions, only for upfront and bonuses and shit like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
The upfront liked me so much. First month, 250 bonus on top of the base pay. So
Yeah.
that's $2,050 just like that.
Yeah.
The rest was comms. Then I started ripping up, bro. I started doing 30 booking weeks. 35. My strongest week was 42 sets in 1 week.
And momentum was just fucking building back.
And bro, in that way, in 90 days, I collected 10k in comms exactly.
And-
10k in comms.
And now, bro, you've gone into fucking closing.
Yeah,
you've
because-
gotten a sick closing mentor. Like,
Yeah.
what? I mean, how, I know we touched on it a little bit before, but like, what do you feel is actually different than if you really think about like before we met, the mindset you were in,
Yeah.
like the kind of, if you want to call it a trap, but like hamster wheel you were in,
It was a trap, bro.
to how limitless your mind is now. What do you feel is the difference?
Believing in myself, bro. I never believed in myself. I never took a step. When I actually take that step now, I know it's up to me. So it's up to me to put in the work. And like when you actually see yourself putting in the work and actually getting the results, I'll stop sitting there for 3 months in a row. And you get that confidence and you realize, wait, if I actually try, I can get there.
Yeah.
It's all like it's not about the business model. It's all about yourself. And sitting, because it's sales, it's ruthless. Only if you perform, you make money. And I've did everything I could to perform, and the money just came along. It's not about the vehicle. Like sitting is the perfect way to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation where you need to fucking push yourself. You need to become a savage because the whole space is full of pussies. You need to be. If you're a savage, you can just destroy them all.
Yeah.
Just destroy them all.
And all it takes is literally
it's up
some
to you.
balls and commitment.
Yeah, 'cause
and then obviously, yeah, get a coach, get some training, like
The thing is that
direction.
the coach gives the resource because without resources you can't do shit. You get the resources, it's up to you to put in the work because you can learn it all yourself. But it'll take you like a year or 2 years. It took me what, a few months of being a top setter and then jump to closing because setting got easy.
Yeah, and what's the vision now? Because obviously, also that's a good point I want to get across. Like, setting is not forever, right? Setting is only a stepping stone, but it's like it's a good stepping
The thing
stone.
about setting is that I always used to dream of the online space, but it has such a high like barrier of entry. Dropshipping, SMMA, they require a lot of capital to begin with, you know, for ads, for fucking stock and shit, for websites and shit. Or setting, all you need is a fucking phone or laptop and internet connection. You immediately, like if you're in a community, a whole bunch of brothers come to you, a whole bunch of people that are fucking smashing it, and then a whole online space, people like respect, they start messaging you.
Yeah,
with connections.
How has that experience been being also in, because obviously we've been working together, but how has it been also being in the community and also after that, like actually opening your eyes to the connections in the online space?
Bro, fucking Yusuf was the jam, but the day I joined, you told me, you're gonna speak only with Yusuf, he's gonna teach you everything you need to know. And from that then I was like, he coached me so much, bro. Like,
Bro, it's so nice also for my end seeing like there's actually like real friendships being
bro,
built.
there's a
in the
brotherhood. Like,
community,
that's saying
yeah.
you join a community. Even I had a whole bunch of like absolute killers messaging me, bro. Let's connect. Like it's a brotherhood, bro. Literally a brotherhood. Like we're literally. I'm so tight with all the guys here through fucking Zoom calls. Now in Marbella in the fucking villa, seeing them all in person, bro. It's like it's so unreal, but it's so like it feels so fulfilling, bro.
Yeah.
Because I have to explain. Cause I already know them, but seeing them is different, bro. I've seen you a whole bunch of times, but
Yeah.
the other boys, bro, it's fucking unreal.
It's funny seeing them in real life, right?
Yeah.
And I'm so happy also we got it together. Like,
Yeah, bro, it's sick.
It's such a difference when you look at like a little Zoom screen, but that's like what's a big part of it. It's like also enjoying the journey. You know, like now you've also moved out from home.
Yeah.
You can kind of travel if you want to.
I kind of forgot to say that.
Yeah.
I made my first 1K in comms on the new offer. Like 1K from base and comms. Like I made 1K in my first week, to be fair. 1K in my first week. And then from there, I'm like, you know what? I've got the money. I'm just gonna risk it. I'm without things. That 1K hadn't been paid out yet. I didn't even know if they were gonna pay it to me. But I took the fucking jump. And then my dad was like, driving. He's like, did they pay you? I'm like, yeah, they paid me. And then I'm like, please pay me, please pay me. Money came through. I'm like, we're set. Martin and I were both making money from sitting, and we both just
That is
moved out.
a crazy story as well, because Martin, like your brother's just ripped $6,000 this month as well in commissions, being a setter manager now, still setting. Like both of you are scaling, and you're two twin brothers ripping it up,
living
fucking
together,
fighting in shape, making money remotely, like being dark, beautiful. There's this whole like stigma in the online about the online space, right? Oh, it's a scam, it's a course, a pyramid scheme. Like we have lots of that in Denmark, in the UK, I know as well. You were kind of through the same, I believe. What was the process for you? Like, how did you overcome it?
I always thought online courses and programs were a scam because like that's what the media everyone tells you, you know. Because most people, they buy the course and they just don't do shit with it, and they say it's a scam, they scam me. They want a done for you service. They pay, they make money. You pay to get the resources and you put in the work. And so
yeah, it's like if you look at it as like, oh, you invest a bit of money and then like suddenly you're gonna be a millionaire. No, it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the ticket you pay to get in the game, and then what you do in the game is what counts.
Yeah, and I also was a scam. Then I meet these guys when I'm always like, wait, is this fucking real? Like I had built up so much layers of resistance in my mind, how this is all a scam, it's bullshit. But actually seeing in person,
because you go in denial, right? When you,
I was coping with myself because I was insecure that I can't do it. Then I fucking see these guys actually doing it, bro. Like you are actually making the money. Being a digital nomad, making more money than like in a week than I made in like 2 months.
Yeah.
I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck? This is actually real, bro. Like this actually works. And I'm like, this is fucking insane. And all my negative beliefs were like just changed. Like I only made for like what, 3 hours? We met you in the cafe, went to your Airbnb and sent you off to the gym.
Yeah.
And in those 3 hours, I'm like, wait, this is fucking real, bro. And I'm like, you know what? It's real. Like, it's just up to me to actually do it though. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a bet. I know it's real. Now it's just up to me to actually, like, there's a guy who's doing it. I shouldn't do what they do to myself in the same position as them to make the same amount of money or more money than them. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Took the jump and
now we're here. It's sick, bro. It's been a journey. It really has. I'm also. It's really nice to see like the transformation. You going into closing, taking the next steps.
Right.
If you could leave the audience a younger version of yourself, maybe you before we started working together, with 1 or 2 bits of advice or insight, what would that be?
Work like a dog. Just be an absolute savage, bro. Like if you're a savage outside of sales, you'll kill it in appointment setting. You know, if you're a killer, if you're about, you know, you train hard, you fight, you know, you eat right, you fucking do cold showers, you do everything right. When you show up, that all shows through, and you can fucking smash it. Second thing, momentum is key. Like when I joined, the day I joined, I was just hammering through the course. I was hammering through the coaching course. I was just applying. That's why I got a role so quick. And that's why I started, you know, ramping up quick. Momentum is key. Like a lot of people, like, mistake they make, they join, they're like, you know what, I'll start taking it seriously next week. They delay, like, you know what, it's been 2 months, I ain't done shit. And it's not the fucking sitting's problem, it's their problem. So the main thing is, if you just jump in, you've got the vehicle, and that's up to the driver. Just go in, just fucking pedal to the floor, bro. Just actually try, build that momentum. It's impossible to fail.
What would you tell about those who are like on the fence, whether it's about working with me or just in general actually doing something? Because I hear a lot about like, oh, I thought it was a scam, so then okay, cool. Well, start by yourself, motherfucker. Like it's not an excuse. Like I started by myself. Obviously, that was awful. It was stupid.
It took you like a year and a half.
But I'm just saying, like I still did something, right? So what would you like advise to take that step you would give your younger self?
When you sit on a cliff and you're waiting for one fish to take a jump, it's the cold water, you know, and just take a jump, you know, just wing it. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. And like, if you know that if you go in and you put in all the effort, actually put in all the work, you take the right steps, you know it's impossible for you to fail. And I did it. What's scarier? Taking that jump and knowing that the only time you can truly fail is if you give up. Even if you fucking fuck up and you make all the mistakes and it takes you long, as long as you don't give up, you can't fail. Because you only truly lose when you quit. And so the longer you wait, you know, nothing changes. It just gets scarier, but what's scarier? Committing yourself, grabbing life by the balls and actually trying to make a change, or living the same shitty life. It's no brainer. Like, the thing is, there's no risk. Everyone says it's risky to invest, it's risky to...
That's my biggest mindset shift I've had as well.
It's risky. How is it risky? Like, who are you betting on? Yourself. And if you don't bet on yourself, fucking make yourself bet on yourself. Actually, when you say you're gonna do something, do it. Start training hard. Go do some sparring bridges. Actually just live life a little bit, and you realize that when you actually try, you can't fail. If you know you can put in the work, you know you're about it, you know you're not going to give up, you can't fail. So like, there's no risk to it. Like,
Bro,
it's certain if you put in the work, you'll get there. So how is that a risk? It's not risky, it's certain. It's just up to you to actually guarantee to yourself that you'll do everything you're supposed to do.
It's beautiful. That is some fucking bits of advice.
Yeah, that is the main thing, bro. Like,
I think as well, like, that's literally it, even for where I'm at right now. It's the same principle that applies all over. Honestly, if we could leave the audience with that, then amazing. Obviously, if any of you guys are watching, you're like, this sounds interesting, I'm on the fence as well, and you actually like align a bit with what me and Alex has talked about here, don't hesitate with dropping me a DM on Instagram, dropping me a comment on YouTube.
shoot me a DM as well.
Yeah, like,
I'm an open book as well.
you can always hit up Alex. I'll link his Instagram here in the description as well. And yeah, like, if you're curious about appointment setting, check out my YouTube. If you want to work with me, shoot me a text. If you're just curious about something, text either one of us. And I know this will be helpful for a lot of boys. Even if they don't want to get into appointment setting or work with us, like, bro, this insight applies to whatever you do in life.
Yeah, it applies to everything.
It's a pleasure having you on, bro. And I'm glad you're enjoying the Marbella Mastermind.
It was my pleasure, bro. I'm not going to go take a dunk in the pool.